Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to complete the Ornate Box side quest here in Dragon's Dogma 2, so let's jump into it. So starting this quest can be a little bit tricky. There's a couple different ways. The main way that most of you have probably started this is at the beginning of the game when you first visit Vernworth, you're going to have a conversation with Captain Brant, and when you leave the room after having that conversation, it's going to cue a little scene where there's a boy running from a guy, and the guy's going to ask you where he went. Now you'll have the opportunity to either lie or tell the truth. This is the moment in the game that started the quest for me. Now, once that quest starts, this is where it can get a little bit tricky, is getting Sven, the little boy, to be in the merchant quarter where the quest tells you to go. It's going to tell you that there's an argument going on at a merchant stand and you need to figure out what the problem is. Now, if you're lucky and Sven is standing there right next to the merchant, you can speak with him and it's pretty simple. He's going to tell you that he wants the Ornate Box, but he doesn't have the gold to get it. You can either A, buy it yourself for 1,000 gold and give it to him, or B, you can just give him the gold and he will go and buy it. It doesn't matter. The quest is going to progress either way. Now, if he's not in the merchant quarter and you've tried sleeping until the next day and you just cannot get him to appear right next to the merchant, you don't know what to do, what you're going to have to do is go up into the palace and go to his room. It's indicated on the map, and you're going to have to pick him up and carry him back to the merchant quarter. This is what I had to do because I couldn't get him to appear. I'm assuming because I progressed too far into the story where he was no longer just standing down there. You want to go pick him up and bring him to the merchant quarter. One, you want to make sure that you're doing it while it's still daylight. If you do this at nighttime, it's not going to work. So I recommend sleeping until morning and then going and getting him. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you're putting him down every couple seconds. If you try to carry him and not put him down, he's eventually going to struggle, and this is going to alert the guards. So pick him up, walk for about 10 to 15 seconds, put him down, pick him up again, and so on and so forth until you get to the merchant. You'll have the big yellow circle. You can put him down right next to him, and you'll see in my gameplay that's exactly what I did. I talked to him, and it started the quest for me, and I was able to progress. Now, again, you can buy the Ornate Box or give him the gold. Either way, this is what you need to do. And once you do this, it's pretty much just a waiting game. After you've done this part, the next thing you need to do is pass 2 days' time. The easiest way to do this is to go sit on a bench nearby. There's several that are here in the city. One that's actually right here next to the merchant quarter. You can go and sit down and pass time and doze off until it's been 2 days. After it's been 2 days, you can then make your way back to the merchant quarter, and right in the middle where the giant statue is, you're going to find the kid sitting down next to the statue. You go up and speak to him and nothing happens. He just gives you the most standard dialogue option and it closes. Go pass more time until the next day, just in case, just telling you that it should only be 2 days. But when you go and speak to him sitting at the statue, he should ask you to sit down and talk to him a little bit longer. He's going to go in depth about his life story. And after that dialogue, he's going to give you your first reward. Now, after he gives you that first reward, you're going to want to go and pass another day's time. So go and pass some time until it's the next day. Come back. He's going to be sitting at the statue again. We're going to do the exact same thing. Speak with him. He's going to ask us to sit down and he's going to tell us more about his life. After that dialogue finishes, he's going to give you your second reward. Now, to complete the quest, we just need to do this one more time. We're going to go sit down and pass time until the next day. We're going to return to the statue in the middle, speak with him again. He's going to give us our third and final reward. And once he does, that is going to complete the quest. Once the quest is complete, one of the rewards for actually completing the quest is going to be the courtly outfit. You'll get the courtly tunic as well as the courtly breeches, and this is huge because those are very important items that you're going to need for future quests, and they are extremely expensive to buy. They're 150,000 gold for each piece, so it's 300k you're saving by knocking out this side quest. So again, this is probably the biggest thing that people struggle with is remembering to actually go back and meet with him 3 different times. But again, at the beginning, if you cannot find him in the merchant quarter, go up to his room in the palace and carry him down and drop him off in the middle of the day right next to the merchant. Speak with him and it should trigger the quest. But this is how to knock out the Ornate Box here in Dragon's Dogma 2. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. Appreciate you watching and we'll see you in the next one.